Okay, ladies, we are live. You can carry on. Yes, Rachna, we are live. You can start.
Welcome, everybody. I hope I'm audible and clearly visible. Welcome to this session by Inspiring Indian Women. It gives me great pleasure to welcome Mrs. Swatee Jog. I had to go through a lot of things in order to see her and make her introduction. She is a multi-talented, multifaceted personality. She is the founder of EESHANYA Ventures. She has also founded recently the marvinstore.com. The venture of EESHANYA Ventures is into website developing and digital marketing. And the new Marvin store is into lifestyle products, which is from across the countries. She has a career of around 20 years, a career spanning 20 full, exciting, and enriching years. She was a media person earlier. Then she got into academics. She's also a writer, a poet, and has interest in fashion designing. It is my great pleasure to welcome Swatee ji. Welcome to this forum from the deepest from the deepest point of my heart. If it would be a great pleasure if you could take us through the journey. It is such an inspiring journey. I hope the women and even the men who are watching this live stream are benefited and they get inspired in doing something which you have already achieved.
How nice. Such a warm welcome you have done, Rachna. Thank you so much for inviting me at Inspiring Indian Women webinar. So just to give you a brief, yes, I have had 20 rich years of experience, 8 years in the media and 12 years teaching in the MBA college, that is in a B school. Right. So I am born, raised, educated, married in Belgavi as we call it. So throughout my life, it has been about taking the opportunity, making the most out of any opportunity that I got. You know, having raised and grew up in a very nice city, it has always been a beautiful city, Belgaum. No worries, easy commuting, very clean air, greenery, nice water. So you know how this childhood would have been. And I had my education in science, law, management, and this year I completed my MA in psychology. So academics is something which I just love. And I've always been a reader. So writing books, I don't like novels. You know, I like success stories from my childhood. And as we were just talking, yes, my Facebook bio reads that soon to be a billionaire. Yes, I have always been fascinated by money. I think it has its roots mainly maybe because at some point in time, my father, who comes from a very well-to-do family, didn't have money when I was young. You know, we had very, very less money, but we were very happy in that. And that is where that fascination for money has gone into me. I always told my students as well that you should earn a lot of money legally. You know, you can earn, work hard, leverage all your skills, develop, upskill yourself, earn lots of money. That's because I believe that money is a big enabler. Get a lot of money so that you can give. You can make huge difference if you have your own hard-earned, white, legally earned money. It's a big enabler. I don't look at money to flaunt. I'm still that simple person. I will always be like this, even if I'm a billionaire. But it will enable me to do a lot of things. I came into media. It was serendipity, actually. I was assisting my father in his electronics business, and I went to invite the media, and that media house just offered me a job and said, why don't you join us? And I said, why not? Okay. So it started from there to take every opportunity that I never say that, oh, this is not something which I do, or I'm not cut out for this. I challenge myself at every step. If I can't do it, I'll try to do it. So media was not something which I had planned to join, but they offered me and I said, why not? Let me do it. And I excelled in it because I loved it. I've always done things that I am passionate about. And that's why 20 years, I never felt bored. I'm reluctant to come home. I'm very excited to go to work. I love Mondays.
Oh, good, good. So nice. So listening to
That's
that.
mainly because I love what I do, or rather, I chose to do what I love. Whether it was media for 8 years, I did some wonderful work as a brand and HR manager for the whole group. And then this opportunity came. I was invited as a chief guest for this annual event of this B school. And I applied and I joined that B school. So in education as well, I took every opportunity. Wherever I used to be asked, could you go for this seminar? Could you attend this workshop? Or could you get this training? Or I would say that I want to go here, I want to attend, I want to invite these people. I always take initiative. And that has helped me tremendously. Because if opportunity comes, I take it. If it doesn't come, I go and call it.
Signs of a leader.
I hope so. So last year, I decided to quit my job because I was already 45 last year. I'm 46 now. And I just completed my MA psychology this year. I've always challenged. People used to say like, you are teaching in a B school or abhi aap student banne ja rahi ho. I said, so what? You know, it's fine. Age is never a barrier. So I said, if I can do my MA at 45, I can very well do what I love. It's not like I don't like teaching. I still am associated with the B school.
Right,
but I wanted to do it. And then I thought, if not now, then when? If not me, then who? So that was the right time. And yes, I started last year. But as soon as I quit in March, and April, there was a lockdown.
Okay.
But thankfully, I was into digital marketing. And so we went, we started out, we could manage. But it was a huge learning experience, you know, to quit your job just at the beginning of the second wave. It was very challenging.
Yeah, it was a bold decision.
Yes, it was not meant to be bold. Actually, I had not imagined or foreseen that there would be a second wave and there would be such a big lockdown. Almost 60 days here in Belgaum.
Okay. So now you are the entrepreneur for Mavin is your latest baby.
Yes, I started Marvin because I knew that I'm going to do something in e-commerce. Way back in 2013 only, I was fascinated. I had organized a huge national conference on e-commerce in my B school. And I knew that I'm going to do something because that is where the action is going to be. Online is where the action is going to be. And you're going to have access to the world as a marketplace. So I always knew online is something I want to do. And handicrafts, eco-friendly, these were things, you know, these were my keywords that I'm going to do this. I was very clear about what I want to do. So Marvin store I started in September. It mainly sells handicrafts, handcrafted goods. 99%, only 1% I say because there are silk sarees which are not necessarily woven by women weavers, but all my other products are made by women.
Oh, all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, exclusively by women?
No, exclusively by women, but not exclusively sold on Marvin store. They could be available elsewhere, but made by women, except the silk sarees.
I see. I see. Wonderful. That is so wonderful. You have inspired so many women in taking forward their hobbies as their, you know, careers, in going for whatever they have passion for. So if you could just share with us, which was the most difficult transition for you? Was it from media to academician, or was it from academician to the entrepreneur? Because I know being an entrepreneur, you must have faced so many, you know, challenges. Cash flow or getting the right people on the team. And maybe even the product issues might be there. If you can just take us through that.
The biggest challenge was not leaving media and coming academics or academics into entrepreneurship, because I never really left the company that I used to work.
Right.
Both
right.
the organizations, I'm still in touch. You know,
Good.
it was always a very sweet exit for me, never on harsh terms. But the biggest challenge was, I think, setting up and rolling out the website and getting your first order. It took quite a long time for me to get my first order. Because although being very well versed with digital medium, you need to build credibility because you are dealing online. That was a huge challenge, because since my products were made by women, be it perfumes, handmade jewelry, handmade purses, everything is made by women. And obviously my customers also were women, majorly. 99.9% of them were women. And you know how it is with women, they want to touch and feel your goods before they buy. Even if it's a scrunchie, they want to feel it. You know? So here I was selling silk saris and jewelry, and they were like, we want to touch and feel. We want to see how it is.
Yeah. We can see you, Swatee.
All is good, Swatee ji. Carry on, please. Rachna, it's been a pleasure meeting Swatee ji, you know, because what we are doing at Inspiring Indian Women and IIW outlet really matches what her thinking is. That we also want to sell, you know, all women products made by women, for women, market by women, and fantastic initiative. Swatee, are you there? Are you stuck? Your frame is frozen.
Yes.
Swatee, can you log out and come back again if you can hear me? Hello, Swatee ji. Swatee ji has frozen.
Yeah, I think I'll just give it a call, Rachna ji. Just
Yes.
That is what I see.
Meanwhile, Rachna, let's talk about something online, you know, which is such a great thing happening today. We started our venture also because of the pandemic. We realized the potential of this online market.
All right.
It's not, it's because there are women who end up selling only on Facebook. And we thought that why Facebook is such limited. Of course, Facebook has become a very big marketplace, but why not give them another opportunity for people who are not in the member? Because, okay, 10,000 member, 11,000, 20,000, and a website where you can just, you know, put it into the basket, the prices, everything is very clear and transparent, and the authenticity also can be checked, but because the marketplace, the outlet, whoever is owning it, must have some kind of credibility in the market. Otherwise, you know, like I had a very bitter experience. I bought some products for home living, and I paid, and the thing never came back. Then I looked at, you know, I Googled the website people, and then I came to see so many reviews, bad reviews about it, that don't buy from this, don't buy this, they are this, they are that, I haven't yet received. So it is very important that the credibility of the person has to be set up. Then I stopped buying from individuals, you know, I started buying only from Amazon. But yeah, Swatee, are you back here? Yes, let me put you on spotlight again. So we were just talking about, you know, IIW outlet, and it so matches your way of thinking, you know, because we also have this outlet right now based in UK only. We've just started. We've not had a single purchase. We are just attracting vendors and buyers. We're just pushing people to join. And the concept is same. Only for women entrepreneurs, just giving them, if anybody wants to strengthen or do something, some kind of social service, buy from this outlet and you will be helping a woman.
Yes.
You will help the women be self-reliant.
Yes.
And that is the concept. But yeah, fingers crossed. I'm learning a lot from you because, yeah, you said the first purchase. I'm waiting for that first purchase.
That is a milestone.
It was so sweet. It was after almost a month after I launched.
Oh.
Yeah, I launched in September, and it was just before Diwali that I had my first purchase. It is very special for me.
You must have really celebrated.
Yeah, me and my brother were very happy. Whatever we earned, I think we spent it on that celebration. So we sold a few saris in that first week, and then after that it took off. Okay, I can't say it is as good as Amazon or something, but definitely we are on the path.
It is progressing. It is progressing. I visited the website. It is a well-made website. I should credit to your team for that.
It's still a work in progress.
But for a work in progress, it is very good.
Yeah. So yes, that was the biggest challenge to get the first order, because credibility was an issue. There was in all these months, across all these transactions that I did, we have sold close to 200 sales we have done. Oh. In that, I had one return. Okay. And that felt really bad that day. The lady called and she said, I somehow don't like this sari, she said. I said, is there some damage? Is it not exactly what I showed you? Because I had put up video, everything. She said, no, I just don't like this. I said, no issues. Just give it back to me. And she sent it back, and immediately, before even I got the sari, her refund was done through the website.
Good. So you're creating the credibility.
I have to, because trust is the cornerstone of business, I feel.
Yes. Swatee ji, what has helped you in getting through these, difficult situation? When you say that I was waiting for my first order, what inspired you in, waiting and being still motivated? Okay, it would come. Let us have patience.
Yeah. See, there are two things. I'm very confident about what I'm selling, the goods that I'm selling, the quality, because I have tested it, I have handled it myself, and then only I am putting it up on my store.
Right.
And the second thing is that I knew that that inner feeling is there that I am going to do this. I'm going to make it work. There was never a plan B. So this is the plan A, and this is going to be successful because of my conviction in it, because of the quality, because of my personal credibility. I always knew that this is going to be successful. Right. There was never an iota of doubt in me that agar ye nahi hua to. I never crossed my fingers, because I knew it will happen.
Right. So quality and no plan B is your
no plan B.
So quality, focusing on the quality, and no plan B is your success mantra, or would you like to share your success mantra with us?
Yes, this is my success mantra, because I know that I'm going to do well. I know that my customers will be satisfied. I have to inspire them to buy my products. I have to sell better. I have to bring in more diverse products. And that is the reason why I got into making my own products now.
Right.
Because that way I will be fully in control of the quality and the design and the aesthetics, all that. I'll be fully in control, rather than, and this way I think directly touching the lives of another few women who are doing the craft work for me.
Okay. Can you share some incident wherein, the women who are working for you? I mean, I could see on Facebook, there are students who are saying that, they are so inspired by you.
Yeah.
There was a post, I think yesterday, there was a student saying, thank you, Swatee ma'am. And he was full of gratitude towards you.
Yes.
If you can share an incident where, you felt that you have really helped, or, telling the woman, or maybe inspiring the woman that, okay, whatever she is doing on the right thing.
Yes, it happens frequently. Almost all the women with whom I work as maids in the daytime, and in the evening they come to work for me.
Okay.
So there are many times when the husband, at around 7:38, he was used to the lady being at home when he returns. And now that she's out here at the workshop, we don't actually have a proper workshop at a place where we do this, where the machines are kept. So there was this time when this guy came fully drunk and he's standing at the door and calling out to his wife saying that, "Chalo, come home. Now I am come home. What are you doing here? Who asked you to be here?" And we all are seeing that he's like, he couldn't even stand straight, swaying from left to right. And this girl was so scared. And we all got up and we just faced him, and we told that she's not going to come till she finishes her work. And he looked at us, stared at us for a long time, then put his head down and just walked away. And that girl said, "I couldn't do this for so many years. But you know what, Rachna? We were scared that she would face some problem at home after she goes back." But that was the day he came and saw that these are all women working here. They are supportive of her. And then the next day she called and she said, "Nothing happened that day." "Thank you so much." She said, "You all stood by me. मेरे को आज मार भी नहीं पड़ी. खाना खा के वो सो गया, and all thanks to you," she said, to all of us. Because we all went and we were very polite with him and we said, "She's not coming. You go home." Because he was ready. If she would have just gone out, he would have just slapped her, I feel, And that one instance brought so much confidence in her. She said, "I'm doing some work and today I can face my husband," she said, "because my work gives me meaning. It gives me a sense of purpose." We really felt good because we were scared that she would face some backlash, going home.
This would have increased the confidence of the other women.
Others also. Yes.
In the
others also. It did. It was a game changer, so to say.
What are your future plans, Swatee?
Apart from being a billionaire?
Yeah, I really appreciate being bold and putting it forward on the Facebook as an open statement, soon to be a billionaire. I saw that and I thought I would definitely speak to you about it.
It's an honest statement. Absolutely no doubt in my mind that kaise banungi, kab banungi, no doubt about it. I am a billionaire actually. It's just a matter of time before I am. Well, I wouldn't say I'm kidding or I'm joking. Definitely it's going to happen. The future plans are definitely there. Both the parts, but my passion is into this, creating something, creating handicrafts, providing employment opportunities to this very, very talented women out there. And in fact, to tell you, Rachna, in my digital marketing wing also, I've had, we did almost 30 clients. And barring 4 or 5, all others are women entrepreneurs who have given me an opportunity.
Wow.
Or rather, they have told their husbands that we are going to get the logos done from Swatee, or we are going to get the website done from Swatee. And although both are managing, or maybe the husband is owning the business, but the woman has inspired her husband to say, "Nahi, hum inse hi karwayenge." So that really feels good. I said, I'm going to carry this torch forward. I'm going to give women a lot of work and pay them well. I never bargain when I'm working with women.
Oh, this is a very good pay parity, which is a hot topic nowadays.
I don't feel that, oh, she's a maid in the daytime, तो रात को अगर वो मेरे से काम करवा रही है तो मैं squeeze करूंगी उसको, 2 घंटे में मैं इतना काम करवाऊंगी. No. तो जितना होता है, वो जितना मांगती है, I give her that much of the labor charges.
Right.
क्योंकि वहाँ 10 रुपए बचा के मैं बिलियनर नहीं बनने वाली. That's what I believe. I believe honest in giving her due because I can then sell it. I will definitely recover that labor cost, but I will never say kam karo. इसमें 5 रुपए कम करो, इसमें 10 रुपए कम करो. मैं कभी नहीं कर, कभी भी नहीं, किसी को भी नहीं करती. Because if people are asking you that much worth, you have to give that much worth to them.
Right.
Okay, I have business sense. I understand if somebody is overcharging, but not with women. As you asked me about my future plans, I want to take this Marvin store ahead. I've just launched my bags. Kulki is the name of my bag line. And very soon...
Very creative, huh? I must say that.
So Fulki, after Fulki, I will be launching, casual dresses, kurtis. I will be beginning for professional working women.
I see. Oh.
Firstly, I'll be launching for working women, and then maybe for young girls, because young girls is something which I'm not in touch with. But professionals, yes, the working wear is completely different than the other kind of. So from there on, I think it will be mainly about creating. There will be a lot of manufacturing down the line.
So since you are very much interested in the heritage, I saw that you are also, you have keen interest in the temple designs and the old,
temple architecture.
Temple architecture, the typical Indian temple architecture.
Yes.
So do you, do you imbibe that designs in your
yes.
products on marble?
Yes, I do. I do a lot, especially even in my bags now. The new designs that will be coming up will have a lot of influences from the Chalukyan architecture, which is very much prevalent here.
Okay.
Indian art is such an amazing thing to learn, and I've been into this from 2016 when I joined INTAC. We started Indian National Trust for Art and Cultural Heritage chapter, Belgavi chapter. It was the 198th chapter in India that time. And then we came out with a book called Architectural Splendors of Belgavi, written by Dr. Smita Suryavanshar.
Okay.
Then I have been a very active member as a coordinator. So yes, there are a lot of influences, be it from architecture, paintings. I study all that. I meet artists. Anything, nature influences me. Heritage influences. Even a poetry can influence design. I write poetry. I've written close to 500 poems, published on a blog, of course.
Wow. I would not request you to recite a poetry
for
us.
Not now.
That would be too much for you.
Yeah.
One thing which I saw was that you have written responsible luxury on your marble store.
Yes.
And sensible fashion. So sensible fashion is something which is, I could get that. When you say responsible luxury, what do you mean by that?
It starts by pay parity, as you said.
Right.
Luxury doesn't mean exploiting the craftsman. Yesterday also I met a physically challenged lady, and she weaves these baskets, and she hardly earns 250 or 300 rupees, and those baskets are sold all over the world at exaggerated prices.
Okay.
And then I just realized that we are exploiting these craftspeople. Unke bal pe hum log, why should we exploit? You must be knowing a lot of luxury brands get work done at just throwaway prices.
I know.
The second aspect of responsible luxury is to be eco-sensitive. Be sensitive. I will never do leather. I will never do something which has a lot of effluents going into the rivers. These harmful chemicals. I'll be never doing that. So there is luxury. Luxury is always understated. Luxury isn't being responsible. It doesn't mean it has to be flashy and it has to harm the environment. So it has to be responsible. You can flaunt all your wealth, but not at the cost of harming the world.
Right.
Neither the people nor the environment. So that is the responsible part of luxury.
Because nowadays there is a lot of hue and cry on why are we using silk? We are killing the silkworms, and this is, you must be more aware of, what the discussion is going on. This is the current.
Yes.
If you can throw some light on that.
Yes. Definitely, yes. Though I am, responsible for selling silk saris, but someday I will switch over to making ahimsa silk, as they call, without killing the worms. That is something. But rather, I would stop selling silk, and there is so many other things. There's banana fiber, there's bamboo, there's jute, there is so many varieties are there.
Right, there are bamboo linen. There is
yes. Banana fiber saris are so popular and so soft.
Okay, bamboo I have heard. Banana is a little new.
Banana fiber. It's available. I have sold.
Okay. Oh wow.
I had an exhibition.
I have to visit your website now.
I also conduct. I organize exhibitions of these sarees. So I've done 5. So I've sold really good sarees there. Banana fiber sarees also we have sold.
Wow. Anything else, Swatee ji, you would love to share with us? I can go on and on. I was on the website. I was on the Facebook page for so long because I could read so many blogs. I read the blog wherein you have shared your thoughts on the Belgaum chutney and why people in Belgaum are so passionate about the chutney.
Yeah,
so I can go on and on. If there is something you want to add, you can please do that.
Are the audience only women or men as well? And are they into entrepreneurship or something else as well?
I think we have a mixed bag.
Mixed, okay. So yes, I would like to share some things, which I have learned after I turned 40.
Okay.
I also wrote an article. I am a columnist for Deccan Herald. So I wrote an article that 40 is feeling. And I don't know, there was a drastic change in me after I turned 40. I stopped thinking what people would look, kya kahenge, kaise hoga, falana dhalana, all that I stopped. I started living for myself. I think turning 40 gives you a different perspective because the first 20 years you are nothing actually. You haven't even formed your own personality. The next 20 years they just go in chasing your dreams, earning, buying that house, that first car, all those things.
I know.
That time also you have to be careful about your career.
Right.
After 40, you are more confident. You don't worry what people will say. You start living at 40 is what I feel. I hope this 40s thing comes to all the women and people out there in their 20s only.
Oh. Right.
Be convinced that you're doing the good. Do the right thing, I feel. Always keep your moral compass active. Keep it in your hand at all times. Be innovative. Take more opportunities. Initiate, ask, be curious. Ye kya hai, wo kya hai, ye kahan se aaya? I Google a lot. I ask questions a lot, and that's how I learn. Open yourself to expose yourself to people from diverse backgrounds. Find out your core passion and make it your profession. And that way, I think you can earn money also. You can be happy also, and you can be you can make a difference in other people's lives. And today, there are opportunities available in every sector. So even if you are into, say, upcycling something, there is a career there. There is money there. There is happiness there. You can make a difference. Anything that you do, be it sports or technology or anything, do what you love.
Yeah, this is really very inspiring. I think these are golden words for all the entrepreneurs and all the not only the entrepreneurs, but people who are willing to, maybe pick up their passion as their careers. So it would inspire them, it would motivate them. So thank you so much for sharing your wisdom with us. Basically,
oh no, not wisdom.
The article which you have written is really inspiring, and you have learned from your life and you're sharing that for the benefit of others.
I want people to do something. Just don't wait or lose your time, wait for somebody to motivate. Be self-driven. Do something with your life. Do meaningful. So at the end of your life, you should say, wow, yaar, kya rasta tha ye pehle wala, kitna acha life lead kiya. So it should be meaningful. Life should be full of purpose. That is what I believe.
Just a second. Can I ask just one question?
Please.
Swatee. So as you mentioned, you're born and brought up in Belgaum, right? Yeah. So and you've done so much. So Belgaum being I love Belgaum. I just come from Bombay at the given opportunity. I shop here. Many people will not believe, but I shop for the smallest thing in Belgaum because it's so convenient.
Yes.
And a beautiful place. But being a small town, did you feel that it hindered your exposure to the outer world, or did it hinder your growth, or anytime you felt like being in a bigger city would have helped you more?
No, never. Because I got the opportunities. Being in Belgaum, I could work, for a larger demography, for a larger geography as well. Being a media person, I was in charge of the whole group spanning Maharashtra, Karnataka, Goa, the entire region. I would never have it any other way, because being in Belgaum really helped me, because I can commute from one place to the other in barely 20 minutes.
Definitely.
I can go shopping. The place where I live, it's just hop, skip, jump. I get everything. My in-laws and my parents stay very close to me, just 3 kilometers. My workplace is 3 kilometers. I save a lot of time, effort, heartache. I don't get tired when I come home. I'm still, have that energy to go out, shop, be with my friends. It wouldn't have been possible in a big city. And the air is so good.
Of course.
The food is good. The vegetables are good. The water is good. I wouldn't have it any other way. And today with the internet, I can work. I can work for the world being in Belgaum. And by the way, I want to develop this whole business. Belgaum should be known all over the world for my work.
I think it is. It is developing. I mean, we have so many nice ventures, new ideas, a lot of entrepreneurs, women and as well men. But I think Belgaum has already come up on the global map. So
it has come up because of the people, very less because of government support.
True. Yeah.
People like you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Swati. Yeah, and thank you, Rachna, for stepping in at the last moment. Thank you so much. It was a very inspiring session. I hope your story motivates a lot of women who are watching this or who will be watching it in the next couple of hours. Thank you so much, Rachna. Anything to add?
Just that more power to you, Swati ji, and your team. I hope you become a billionaire as soon as possible. And then we will celebrate and have a different session again.
Yes, we will. Mark my words, we will come back again.
Definitely, we will come back.
If not immediately, eventually, yes.
Oh, yes, definitely. Thank you so much. A lot of gratitude to you from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you.
I take this opportunity to thank you on behalf of IIW also.
Thank you.
Thank you, Swati. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.